Hi, Matthew here. In this short tutorial, we're going to take a look at a simple method for live resampling and transitioning into a live remix. So the first thing you're going to need to do is to place a flex machine on an empty track that you don't have any music playing on. I'm going to use track 5. I'm also going to set my loop to off and my slice to on. Then go into the recording buffer selection and pick the correct recording buffer. Now we need to decide what we want to resample. I have this little kick drum and piano loop playing. I want to resample that so that I can remix it live. An important thing to note is I get the best results resampling the main output when it is set to 0. Now go into Record Setup 1. For Source 3, select Main. For record length, bring it down to 16, because that's the length of our loop. Go into Record Mode and place down a record trig. Hold down the trig, deselect A, B, C, and D. That way we're only recording what's in Source 3, which happens to be Main. Now hold down Function and select your record trig. This will turn it into a one-shot trig. Hold Function and hit No for disarm. We don't want to use it quite yet. I like to use a setting in the Personalize menu that helps me make less mistakes live. Go into Project, System, Personalize, and select Disable Yes No Arm. This forces you to use a key combination to start recording rather than just hitting yes. I find I hit yes and no all the time, and it causes me to make mistakes. There are a few ways to arm this record trig. You can select it, that will arm it. Function no to disarm again. Hit function yes, and that will arm it. Hit function no to disarm again. Hold down the track, hit yes. That will also arm it. Let's arm our trig and resample the kick drum and the piano loop. Go into the audio editor so we can watch. Perfect. Let's listen to what we just resampled. Function yes. Alternatively, we can hold down the track and hit play. Now let's create a way to transition from our kick drum and piano loop samples into our resampled version of the kick drum and piano loop. Next, choose a scene you want to use as your resample transition scene. I'm going to choose the one I've named Resample. Next, select the tracks you targeted for resampling. We chose to resample the mains, so we need to do this to every track that was listened to. Hold down B scene, go into the amp page, and change the X volume to off. Do it again on the next track. Do this for every track that your resample track listened to. It should now work like this. Now, let's place a trig on our resample track. Go into the amp menu and turn the volume all the way down. Now, lock B scene volume at 0. It'll sound like this. Perfect. They sound exactly the same. To further demonstrate what we've done, I'll bring the rate of our resampled track down to 48. You get the idea. Now, let's remix what we've resampled. Go into the audio editor, go into the slice menu, Hit Yes. Find Create Slice Grid. We're going to use 8 slices because we have a short resample. Hit Yes. Align to 0 crossings. Now, let's place down 8 trigs evenly spaced. Our current remix sounds like this. Not exactly what I want, but it might be what you want. If we return to the Slice menu and press Yes, we can choose Create Linear Locks. This will assign a slice to a trig in an ascending fashion. Trig 1 will get Slice 1, Trig 2 will get Slice 2, so on and so forth. Doing this will sound the same as our original resample. Which is cool, and we can use it this way. Hold down a trig, choose a sample slice, and change it. Which is pretty cool. However, what I want to do is go back into our Slice menu and choose Create Random Locks. Let's add a new element to our resample. I'm going to place down some new sounds on another track. Don't forget to once again parameter lock the volume to the minimum on your new track. Hold down track 5 and hit Yes to arm the recorder trig. Let's watch it again. Now let's transition to this. Cool. And that is one way to resample and remix your music live on the Electron Octatrack. Thanks for watching.